friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to talk about this book because of how much I loved it. This book has been on my shelf for months and I don't know why I never got to it before, because honestly this book is well above 5 stars for me, and it is When Beauty Tamed the Beast by Eloisa James. What did I love about this book so much? Well, honestly, Piers. He is essentially my perfect man. If I met someone like that in real life, I would be in love the first moment. He is ridiculously blunt, sarcastic, and straightforward, and I absolutely love it. The banter in this book is just next level. I couldn't peel myself off the book. I finished it in less than a day just because it was so freaking good, you guys. The stuff that comes out of Piers's mouth is just hilarious. He is kind of considered rude by a lot of people, both readers and also the characters of the book. For example, his own family doesn't think he'd ever be able to find a wife because of his personality. His staff keep quitting on him because of the way he talks to them. Despite that, he is a genius doctor, although he believes he is better with cadavers than live people, but he still tends to treat live people, and it was really interesting to see him treating his patients. I do enjoy doctor heroes. His verbal exchange with the heroine, Lynette, and his butler, and his cousin, and his mother, and his father, and everyone else were just so good. I laughed so much throughout the book. This was my first book by Eloisa James, and let me tell you, I am hooked, I am definitely intrigued, and I want to read more of her work. I doubt anything can be better than this book just because I enjoyed this book so much because of the way Piers is. His personality, his character is just amazing to me. Now, our female main character is this great beauty whose reputation is ruined, and her family is trying to arrange a marriage between her and Piers. Piers doesn't want to get married at all. Well, they end up falling in love. And even then, Piers still tells her that he will never marry her. That's one part of the book I did not like, because Piers kept telling her, I will never marry her, and she was pretty much begging him for a chance. Come on girl, pick up your pride and leave. Let him grovel. Another thing I liked about the book is that Piers is injured. He has to use a cane, he experiences chronic pain in his leg. The cause of his injury is quite tragic, and that's one of the things that just shattered my heart about this book. And that's one of the underlying themes in the book. Piers' relationship with his father, the father's relationship with the mother, and just their family history. It was quite an interesting subplot. You might notice I'm talking about Piers a lot and not so much about Lynette, but I don't have much to say about her. She was a great beauty, she was also quite good at banter, she was quite smart, she was quite interesting, and surprisingly, her and Piers were quite alike, and he recognized that. And maybe that's why he fell in love with her as well. What about the steam level in this book? Well, I found it quite good. I thought this book was quite high steam. I really enjoyed all the intimate scenes. Lynette's naivety, her innocence was quite funny at times, and it was very well displayed. It made me chuckle, it made Piers chuckle. And just that juxtaposition of Lynette's innocence and Piers' straightforwardness was quite funny to witness. Honestly, I thought the book was hot. I loved it so much. This book goes as a stand-alone. It is a very engaging read. It is very captivating. I really enjoyed the author's writing style. The language was not complicated, it was easy to understand. It was a bit modern at times, but sometimes you want that kind of light reading. Again, the banter in this book was just next level. You guys, the banter was amazing. This book goes straight on my favorites list, and if you haven't read When Beauty Tamed the Beast yet, make sure you do it as soon as possible. I really do think you will enjoy the book. This is an interesting take on the Beauty and the Beast story. Have you read it, and if so, what do you think about Piers? Again, he is quite possibly my ideal man. I enjoyed the book because of him, because of his personality, because of his character, because of the things that come out of his mouth. If you are a fan of historical romance, make sure to subscribe to my channel and let's chat more about books. Thank you so much for giving me your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day.